Good afternoon, people, and welcome to another live workout. Doing something a little different this week. I've been doing the same workout program for like if you've been watching 4 months, but even longer than that, probably closer to 8 months. And I like to switch things up every so often. So I'm doing a full body workout. This is the first one. I'm going to do 4 of them every other day, doing different exercises for each one, just to change it up a little bit here. But I'll talk more about that in a minute. I'm going to start out with some incline bench. I got 20-degree incline, and it is 95 pounds, so this is a warm-up set, just getting the muscles ready to go. And it is 20 reps, about half the weight I'm going to be going up to. Go, get warmed up. We got someone here. What is up, rude boy? Glad to have you here. So why am I doing this? You'll hear a lot of people say you need to change up your program every 6 weeks or something like that to keep your muscles guessing, but the last 7 or 8 months I've been doing this same 3-day split, and I've had good results because, as I'm always talking about, you just keep progressively overloading by adding weight, adding reps, slowing down reps, all those different options. So, like on my squat, I went from like 145 to 215 I'm on now. And bench, I went from like 160 for 10 or 11, now I can do 190. So 30 pounds might not seem like a lot over 7-8 months, but it's been good for me, and I've seen good muscle growth and changes and all of that. So, one thing I like about full body workouts every so often is that, say you're doing your push day, and I start out with flat bench, right? So I do that, go all out, get done with that set, now I move on to incline. Well, I'm still gonna push as hard as I can, but I'm gonna have to use less weight because I'm already fatigued. So, and then I go on to flies after that, and the same thing, my muscles are already fatigued. So what I'm going to be doing is taking one of the main compound lifts from chest, back, and legs for each day. And then I'm going to be doing 4 rounds, so something for chest, something for back, something for legs. And then 1 more round of a superset of some kind of triceps. I'm going to do calves every day because my calves are kind of lacking, but it's every other day so they still have time to rest. But that way, you just give your all on each of them, whereas I do leg extensions, but it's after doing squats and lunges, so my legs are already tired. So you're able to push it all out, that's all you're doing for that body part that day, and just switches things up a little bit. So a way to keep from getting bored. I like my routine, but I do like trying different things out too. So I'm gonna do this for a week and then get right back into my normal routine. But now, since I'm starting with incline, I can go a lot heavier. I think I was doing 150 for my top sets, but now it's going to be closer to 175, 180. 15 reps for this one, 135. So the next one's gonna be a hard set. Shooting for 10 to 15 reps, or sorry, 10 to 12 reps. I'm gonna go to 175. Like I said, that's 25 pounds more than what I'm doing on my normal push day because it's after flat bench. So, yeah, be good. We'll see how it works out. And I'm thinking about switching around, we'll see how this feels, but switching around my regular push routine to do incline and then flat, because most people are usually lacking in the upper chest anyways. Because you do all this bench press and you're still working your whole chest when you do the bench press. But the upper chest, you know, you do that afterwards, you're already fatigued, you can't use as much weight. So let's see how it works out. Yeah, making sure audio is working. And grab my spotter. Jill? Jill? Like a minute? She'll be here in a minute. But as I was saying, you're able to, it can be tiring, you know, when you're doing one muscle group the whole time, just thinking, pushing all out and knowing a lot of times people hold back because they want to have more energy throughout the whole workout, but I like to push all out. So it is cool to see how much weight, extra weight I can do on these lifts that I usually do after my flat bench. So it's all good. But yeah, so I'm gonna do one round, I'm gonna do 4 sets for chest and then back exercise and 4 sets of leg. And the last set of each, I'm gonna do a drop set as well because you can really push all out doing that. And then you'll be dead at the end of that. And you're not gonna have to do another, not literally dead. You don't have to do another set after that because you're going on 2 different muscle groups. So you can really push hard. You ready? So you're doing 175 for this set on the incline. It's probably dead. If it crawls on your foot, let me know. Pregnant belly's hitting my head. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I was gonna have that. The last one was that like last foot or something. Couldn't get it up.
Last one. It was always there. It's probably like that far.
I'll need you one more time.
Yeah.
So, got almost 10. Thought I'd be able to get 10, but oh well. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add 5 more pounds. Because since it is a drop set, you know, chances are I'll only get like 7 or 8 probably after doing that last set. And already being tired from it. So, because I'm doing a drop set, I don't really care if I fail at 7 or 8 because I'm going to take some weight off and keep going, so I'll still get the overall total volume. So I'm going to put 180, I'll pull off 15 pounds. I'll just leave these collars off. And then do as many as I can with, well, that'd be 155, I think. Yeah, 35, 45, 55. Yeah, so I'll do 180 as many as I can, strip off 15 pounds, 155 as many as I can, then take those off and do 135 to finish it up. And then we'll be moving on to, I think I'm gonna do dumbbell rows for today. I just got back home last night after being gone for a week, which everywhere I was were pretty good gyms everywhere, so I was able to get good workouts, but still not the same types of exercises, so it's always a little different. Plus being fatigued, I was flying all day yesterday, and that can make you tired, dehydrated, all that kind of stuff. So if you've been gone or you're getting back into your regular exercise routine after doing something else, just remember that it's okay if you're not as strong. Just push as hard as you can to failure, and you know you're working as hard as you can, so it's all good. But if you're here, I'm gonna have in the description everything I'm doing today. I'm gonna update all the numbers and timestamps and that good stuff with what I get today, and then yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. And then what's today, Monday, Wednesday I'll be doing the next one. Same type of setup, but using different exercises. So this is gonna be good. Working out the whole body, just taking a little extra time off, rest days, more rest days. So I'm usually doing 3 days on, sometimes 6 days straight, doing a 3-day split, and then I'll rest a day. Sometimes I'll just keep going, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days if I feel rested enough. But I have been pushing myself pretty hard lately. Starting to feel a little bit in my joints and getting a little achy, so give yourself a little extra time to rest. It'd be a good thing. All right, I'm gonna grab her again. We'll do this last set of bench. Hey babe, last one. She'll be here soon, shortly. Where'd I go? I was getting my spotter. Oh, you changed. Hey, so we're gonna do on this one, I'm gonna do as many as I can and rack it. Can you reach over here and pull this off? Or do you have to come all the way around? Okay, well I'll just hop up and I'll get this one and you come around and get this one. I'm gonna take this off, this 10 and 2.5. And then I'm gonna do as many as I can again and then take the last ones off so it's just these. Okay. So now we're down to 155. That was what, 8 reps on the first one? Is that 8?
Yes.
Now up to 12.
Both.
Both. So I did 180. I only did 8 reps, but overall I did 16 reps for the whole set. So that's one way doing the drop set to push harder than last time, because you're going beyond failure because you failed at that weight. So take some off and then try to keep going. And that is tough. Which city? I was in, where was I? I went to Korea and then I went to Alaska. Where do you live? I'm in Alabama. At my house. All right. So we're done with these. Like I said, and pretty much I'm gonna get this out of the way, but go straight into my next workout or exercise, because I'm doing back muscle, so even though my chest is fatigued, it doesn't really matter. Whereas if I was going to be going into flat bench or flies or something, might want a little extra time because muscles are fatigued from what I just did. So I'm going to do dumbbell rows for my back exercise for today. Get these weights out of the way first. Those drop sets are tough. So I'm going to start with 45 for my first set. See, got a good angle here. Yeah. All right. Got deleted messages. I don't know what you're saying. All right, so 15 reps first here with 45 pounds. I think I'm in view. If not, I'll fix the camera on the next one. Remember, you want to focus on pulling up, squeeze, and then let down. If you have one side that's weaker than the other, start with your weaker side. So you're not doing extra reps on your strong side, and then you can't match it for the weaker side with good form. We'll move up to 55 pounds for the next set. And like usually I'm doing these rows halfway through my back workout, so then my lats are tired, so same type of thing, I can do more weight since this is the only one I'm doing. And at least theoretically in my mind, I don't have any research to back it up, but you know, I'm doing the whole body, only resting a day in between, but so I'm only doing one round of each body part. Yeah, I'm pushing hard, pushing to failure, but it's not like there's a ton of volume. So I'm pushing the muscles hard, but there won't be as much fatigue, so it shouldn't be too hard to recover. Yeah, I hear you. So next I'm gonna do 55, try to hit 15 again, and then go to 70s, see how many I can get with that, and then go to the 80s and do a drop set off that, probably 80, 70, then maybe the 50. So we'll see how that goes. Or I might just stay on the 70s and do a drop set from there. These types of workouts typically go a little bit quicker too because you aren't as fatigued going from one exercise to the next. So we'll see. Theoretically, we're at 20 minutes right now, so if we stay under an hour, then that'll be a good indication that it was shorter. So 55. Okay, I think we're back. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so that was about a 3 or 4 minute delay, but I did 55 pounds for 15 reps. Now I'm going to move on to 70 and see how many I can do. So here we go. Got 12. All right, so I'm gonna get the 80s. Last set of this, I'm gonna do a drop set, 80s to 70 to 50. So, sorry about, I don't know what happened on the program, it just froze up my screen recording program, but hey, that's technology, what can you do? But the good news is, we're back. So, I guess I'll just have to put a note in the comments when I'm done with this so people know to skip that frozen section. But yeah, the idea, I think I was saying before I realized it froze, was I'm gonna be doing over these 4 full body workouts, all the same exercises that I do in my 3-day split, but since I'm only doing one from each muscle group, one compound lift or main lift, I'm able to put more emphasis into that. And I'm doing as much volume, so only resting a day in between should be plenty, as opposed to doing, you know, a full leg day with squats, lunges, leg curls, extensions, all that, and having sore legs for a couple days. So, that's the idea. Okay. I'll give it close to another minute here. But on another bright note, we passed 500 subscribers last week, so that's pretty cool, halfway to 1,000. Once I get to 1,000, I'll be able to stream from my mobile phone, so when I am gone from home, I can just set up my phone with my little phone tripod and record stuff on the road too when I'm doing those type of workouts. So that'll be cool, more stuff I can share that I'm doing. All right, so drop set here, I got the 80s, then the 70s, then the 50s. And this is gonna be harder since it is alternating sides. I mean, I'm gonna do the one side all the way to failure, but it's tough because I'm gonna be tired at the end of the first one, then I gotta start over with the other arm. But it's all good, we got this. 15. So we still got 15 reps overall, but it was fewer with the heavier weight. So I could have done another set of 15 with the 50s, or maybe even more. But instead, use a heavier weight, work your muscle hard, but then you still get the full time under tension. Now, gotta switch to the other side. Let's zoom in a bit here. There we go. All right, 80 pounds again. All right, same. It's a little bit different when you do that other side because you went all out on the first one and then you want to match that with the other side and it gets kind of tough. So I'm gonna put these away. And move on to legs. Get this out of the way. Move this over. That view. Check my screen here. There we go. So, I'm going to start out with a little less weight on here than normal. I'm going to do leg extensions and leg curls. And I talked about before, doing one exercise from each group. You say, well, but that's 2 leg extension and leg curls, but it's not exactly, because, if you're doing squats or lunges with that, you're using everything in those. Those are compound lifts. In this, I'm only doing hamstrings on one, quads on the other, so this way you're able to hit your full legs. And I can superset them without it really affecting the other muscles because, because it's alternating, front and back. So, put these on. Just helps with my knees. They usually don't ever start hurting when I wear them for any kind of leg extension stuff. So like this, and on the leg curl, I got 90 pounds for the first one, and then I'm gonna do 60 pounds on the leg curl first set. So here we go. Remember, control throughout this. This is warm-up set as well, so you don't want to go real heavy. So I'm only using 60 pounds here for the leg curls. I like to pull these down for the leg curls because it just feels better on my legs and not being tight. Same thing, up, a little bit slower down, up, squeeze, and then down. Felt those last few starting to get a little tight. Oh. So, hi, what's up? Hey, Ryan. Oh, there's a kid talking. What do you mean? Oh no, she's not. You really want to focus on squeeze, get that squeeze, and try to let it down slower. It is tough, like my legs start shaking on the way down, but really get that contraction, control on the way back down, and up, fast, and control it. Not just sitting there going, kicking it up as much as you can. You'll still make progress doing that, but just those fast, jarring movements can be hard on your joints and increase your chance of injury. Plus, if you use less weight and do those controlled movements, you can work your muscle just as hard or harder and get better results and decrease your chance of injury because it's less weight and less stress on your joints. So try to work out smarter. Let's see, next set I'm gonna go for 110. So I'm gonna need, let's see. Stick these 25s on. Where I can strip it off for my next leg curl set a little easier. So that's 95. We'll just go with 105. Make it easy. Actually, no. It was 35. Get to see my public math skills. So it's 35, 45, 55, 60, 105, plus 5, that should be 110. Done. Math complete. Yeah. Hey, John. Good to have you here. If you're working out today, let me know what you're doing. If you missed the beginning, I'm doing some full body workouts from this and 3 more workouts this week just to change it up. Every other day, I'm going to do them all live. The goal is to hit all the exercises in there throughout. All right, here we go. We're for 15 here, 110. So try to up, squeeze, let it down slow. See, this last few, I was starting to shoot it up, and the weight was falling down faster because it was getting tough. So now, doing 80 pounds on the leg curls. I think that's what I had planned. Yeah, so we can get 15 with this. Just like before, up, squeeze, back down slowly. 45, 55, 65, wait, that's not 80. That's only 70. See, my math skills are failing me again in front of everyone. There we go, that's 80. Got it now. Try to show off the hamstrings while I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I felt that. Doing hamstring stuff is not easy, that's for sure. All right, what are we gonna do for this last one? So there we're at 80. We just did, I think, 110. So let's add a couple 25s. And then I'm gonna just go with 45. So that's 90, 100, plus 25, 125, that works. I think, 125. So, shoot for around 10 to 12 maybe here. Where are we at on time? Lost a few minutes when my program froze, but see if we can keep it under an hour. Should still be pretty close. Tomorrow will be not tomorrow, but 2 days from now will be the real test. When I can go all the way through it without my program freezing, hopefully. So, 125. It's heavier. It's going to be more difficult to hold it up longer. I'm still going to try to let it down slow. I always say that, then I watch back and it seems like I'm letting it down a lot faster than I think, but it doesn't feel like it when I'm doing it. That's 12 pretty good ones. That'll work. All right, so I'm gonna shoot for 105 on these leg curls. Actually, that's a pretty big jump. Let's go with 95. Since we did 80 last time. It's 80, 95. Don't want to hurt anything. So we can go, we'll do 100. 100's fine. 100, there we go. 10 to 12 reps. That was tough. Whew. Oh, definitely felt that. All right, so one more round of that. I'm gonna do a drop set on each of them. So I think I did 125 in my last set, so I might push it up to like 140. Strip off 25 pounds. Do as many as I can, strip off another 25. Work it like that. Something like that. Take these off. This off. Shuffle all my weights around. So here's 90 plus 50, be 140. I'll probably feel like I can't walk after this. There we go. I'm gonna give it a minute before this because it's gonna be tough. But if you're watching, you have any questions about fitness, about what I'm doing, about diet, any of that kind of stuff, let me know. I do have lots of videos on the channel now. Lots of good info if you haven't seen. Look through that. Good playlists on there for you. Lots of stuff on Instagram at Camber Fitness if you haven't seen that yet. Follow there. It's about 30 more seconds. And we're gonna get going. So it's 140 pounds. So get as many as I can with good form. And then pull off 25. Keep going. Pull off another 25. And finish off like that. All right, here we go. It's 12. Yeah. 16. was tough. Veins are poking out my leg right there. See that? Whew. So, same thing with leg curls now. Obviously, I'm not going to do that much weight. But we do want to make it tough. So, let's see. So that. So then I can end on 60. Did 100 on the last one. 70 plus 50. It's what, 120? Might be tough. We'll do it. 120. All right, 35, 35, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, 120. We got this. We got this. Only got 5. Not as many as I thought. I'm just gonna take the 25 off first. Leave the 30. That was 5. Take a 25 off again. Stick with 70. Alright, that was tough. Wow, those last few were definitely tough. Making me sweat. So now I'm gonna do just 3 rounds of some accessory stuff. So I'm gonna do a superset for 3, I don't know if you call it a hyperset, I don't know. It's more than 2 exercises. I'm gonna do laterals, calf raises, and tricep press downs. And that's just doing some of the smaller muscles, accessory lifts. Since we hit the main stuff, and then tomorrow's workout, I'm gonna do calves again. Not tomorrow's, but the next time I do it. But with curls instead. And probably fit laterals for the back of the shoulder. So a little bit of shoulder work, arms, and calves, just to hit the rest of the stuff. So what we're gonna do first. Oh, I meant to do calf raises with the dumbbell rows. Forgot I was gonna do that, but oh well. No big deal. Turn this around for the calf raises. So you can see my legs. Yeah, that'll be good. And for the tricep press down, we're going to start with a 45. Got that. Hand piece. Almost ready. Get my belt ready. So I'm not doing 4 sets of this. I wrote down 4 initially, but I'm not going to do 4 with the accessory things because you're using most of those muscles with all the other exercises. We're just putting a little more emphasis on them now. Dang it. Did it really just freeze again? Now, what is with the streaming software? All right, I think we're good. Okay, cool. My streaming stuff's going crazy, people. I'm gonna do 20s for these lateral raises. Hopefully I'm straight throughout it. I like using a mirror because I tend to lean, but we'll just guess. Hope it's right. Set these here, get some calf raises. I'm gonna try to do no rest between these. Or little rest, not much. We got enough rest to at least hook up the weight. £115. Calf raises. Calf raises, really try to focus the same on up, squeeze, slow on the way down. Because it's easy to just blast through these, but just like any other muscle, when we get a good contraction, control it. Oh, ow. Those last ones were really burning. Leave these here. Ow. Just cut my finger. Oops. Let's get a little closer view on these triceps. Trim a view here. 20 reps there. Let's see. I'm gonna get, what am I thinking? Got my stuff written down, trying to see what I had planned. All right. Need this there. Get the 25s for my next set of lateral raises. 25s, here we go. See my legs here? Almost. Zoom out a little bit. This time, use both 25s. Should put us at 140, I think. Yeah. Doing that public math again. I think. Not to cut myself this time. So now, gonna do 70 pounds. As many as I can. Stand this way so you can see my arm a little better. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Zoom in a bit here again. That was 12. Whew. I think that's all I got for that. So, one more round, we do a drop set for each. So for lateral raises, we do 30s, then 20s, and 10s. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. 30, 25, 20. Can't think. And we'll see how it goes. Guess this workout took longer than expected with like my internet not working, but whatever. Do what you gotta do. Here we go. Oh man, those 30s are heavy. I think that was 8. Twenty. So what, doing supersets is a good way to really work your muscles, plural. All right, so now I'm gonna do 160 on the calf raises. So 245s, 235s. Do as many as I can. Then drop a 35, as many as I can again. Drop a 35. And then finish off with just that 90 pounds. Getting a bit of a sweat here. But just keep in mind, just because you're sweating doesn't mean you're working any harder. That's just because it's starting to get into summer weather here where I live, or springtime, which is pretty hot still. You can work just as hard out here in the winter when it's cold and never sweat a drop. So don't let sweat be the determining factor for you on how hard you worked. So I can just walk from my house to my car in the summer and be sweating. 11. Seventeen. Ugh. 25. I think that's good. All right. Now I just have the triceps. I'm just gonna do this 70 again, as many as I can. And then drop the 25 off. We get close. Up close and personal. I think that's good. Still got me in view. Just sweat off my face. All right, last exercise here. Remember, don't swing the weight. Good form. Ten. Sorry about the noise. That was even louder. My bad. And that's the end. That was a little bit longer than anticipated, but we did have some computer problems. I probably added close to 10 minutes or so, but thanks for watching. Once again, this is number 1 of 4 every other day, so tune in Wednesday. Probably a little earlier, like around 11. Gonna be doing this again, and I'll see you soon. Later.